Let's go, baby. My name is chancedigiulio, owner and operator of the Julio's Diesels. If you know this shirt, this truck, or my face, you probably already follow me on TikTok and you know exactly what's going on today. I've been telling those guys for about 2 years now that I was gonna start making long form content on YouTube, and I've been slacking. And they've been telling me the same thing. Make a YouTube channel, make a videos, make more long-term content. And I finally am gonna do it. Today's the day. February 4th, 2026 marks the day that I post my first long-form content video. This video is not only for you guys to get to know me, but it's also for me to be able to look back later and see where I started and also see how bad I was in front of a camera then. You guys obviously see me on TikTok every day. I'm very raw. I grab the phone, I take the video, and you get the raw, what I'm doing at the moment, what I'm working on, what truck I'm fixing, whatever's going on. There's no editing to it. There's no, cutting out words or whatever. It's very down to earth, and I answer anyone's questions. But yeah, get to know me. My name's chancedigiulio. I'm 29 years old. I've been building trucks since I was about 15 and a half. I got my first job ever was at a family business. It was a body shop when I was 14 years old. And as you can assume, it got me into cars and trucks right away. Super, super addicted to them right off the bat. I was a detailer, polisher, whatever you want to call it. But when I was 15 and a half, bought my first truck. It was a 98 GMC Sierra, 1500, extended cab, short bed, white, two-wheel drive, reverse leveled it, painted up some stuff, cleaned some stuff up on it before I even had my license. Got my license, and when I was 19, I bought my first diesel. All downhill from there, as you guys know. Bought my first diesel, which I still own to this day. It's a 2006 crew cab short bed, charcoal gray, LBZ Duramax. And since I bought that truck, I have, between going through the sets of tires, because it likes the burnouts, cut the exhaust off the day I bought it. We've learned anything and everything you can learn about the GMT 800, or the Duramax, I could say even. I broke every piece of IFS you could, learned how to replace it, learned the best parts to use through trial and error, which I can go through in depth for you guys on another video. Transmission, T-case, I broke differentials front and rear. I'm on my third motor now actually. This time around, fully built, internals and everything. Crank, cam, rods, pistons, girdle, ARP main studs, ARP head studs, the whole nine. I can do a full breakdown video on that for you guys here in a minute. But if it wasn't for that truck, I would never have not only gained the confidence, I also lived for that truck, gained the confidence to work on anyone else's vehicle. People watch me break that and fix that and go, hey, you do that for your truck, can you do mine? And it spiraled into this crazy, the last 10 years of my life has just been nuts. The amount of trucks I've fixed, the amount of IFS I've swapped, the amount of exhausts I put on, the amount of lift kits I put on, the amount of trust that people have gained with me to work on their vehicles, whether it's a Duramax. I work on all Duramaxes from 2001 all the way to current. I work on Fords and Dodges. I'm not a hater of any company. I like them all. If I could own a second gen swapped fourth gen with a manual valve body or a G56, I would be all for it. The new 6.7s, love them. 7.3s, can't go wrong. I painted a bunch of Fords. I did an OBS 7.3 for one of my buddies, King Ranch OBS. If you go look up that truck, you'll see how clean it is and you'll know we did a great job. But that was in the body shop world. As of last year, the family business got sold. I stepped out, got my own business license. That's why we're here now. And I've been doing this for about 8 months and self-employed for about 5. And nothing but positive feedback from it. I get on TikTok live every day, now way more because I work for myself and I can. But yeah, so we're just trying to get out here, help people, gain more customers, get out to events. I want to be able to post YouTubes every week, if not twice a week. And obviously short videos of like repairs that I do, I can post more often. But when it comes down to like personal builds and long-term 30-minute videos, probably once a week, once I get rolling. I need help with video content. I have a couple friends that are offering to help take videos. I've been working on stuff, help go with me to go pick up stuff like marketplace finds and get more content, because I need to get more for you guys and for this page that we're going to be starting here today. But yeah, that's enough about me. Let me show you my trucks. All right, let's jump right into it. So this is the first diesel I've ever owned. I was just talking about. It's a 2006 GMC with the 6-speed Allison and the LBZ Duramax. I have done, like I said, everything to it. Obviously this time, if you watched me on TikTok, you watched me paint the frame. Nothing crazy. But going back to when I first bought it, we did the McGaughy's 7 to 9 inch lift kit, and we did full kryptonite. It actually still has the OG metal stamped, welded on, not a sticker, logo on it. I have jumped this truck on 14 wides, and I have never hurt a wheel bearing. I have towed, I have done everything with it. The wheel bearings, the ball joints, the tie rod ends are all factory from 8 years ago. Kryptonite, diehard fan. We got the Fox 2.0s. We got SMB full cab mounts. We have powder coat done by Elite Coatings out of Santa Rosa, done by my boy Austin Peterson. We got polish done by my boy Dirty Max Polishing, Luke McGurdy out of Escalon, California. He also did all my fuel lines and some of my coolant lines up top, which are not on yet. We got the SoCal Diesel Super Dampener with the SoCal Diesel motor mounts powder coated as well. We got the Duramax Store water pump and a bunch of little Duramax Store goodies like the coolant connectors for the firewall going on. We got HSP billet manifolds plus the PPE up pipes and down pipe stainless. This is a fully built motor from Duramax Store with the Callie's crank keyed, Callie's comp or alternate firing order cam keyed, Callie's comp rods, a Duramax Store girdle with ARP main studs, Maul D-lit pistons, heads were gone through, head studs. We got the ARP bling on the valve cover bolts as well. We have a redhead power steering box that pairs with a PSC power steering pump. We got fast soft lines coming all the way from the tank, no more hard lines. We got I have Merchant Automotive glow plug deletes plugged into the head, and we took the glow plug harness out of the factory engine harness and reloomed it all. I relume all my harnesses. If you watch me on TikTok, you've seen me do it. I'll actually get on live and I'll just loom harness and hang out with you guys and talk. What else is done? We got an Inglewood fully built trans for 750, 800 horse. It's going to probably have to go bigger once this motor is running, because this is built for more than that can handle. We are planning on doing a 12 mil CP3 with 150 overs. We will need some to find a company that I want to work with, because right now I haven't found a company I want to work with yet, because I do post a lot of content and I'm hoping to get either some break from it or help. We'll see. I also run a fast 250 gallon per hour with a sump. I also have stock rear end right now because it's a new axle, because I broke the last axle in half. It actually broke around the pumpkin and the welds broke and it was sitting down and leaking. So we got a whole new axle in there, but I am going to be putting a locker in it. I'm not sure which one yet. Someone was telling me I can run the Dodge 11.5 AGM. We got the 22 by 14 Jades, also polished by Luke McGurdy. We got 37 1350 ridge grapplers. I run ridge grapplers on all my trucks. I have 37 1350s on here. I got the 305 70 16s on the single cab, and I have 295 65 20s on my L5P. Obviously it's tinted. It's got a full stereo, also done by SoftFAS Customs out here, local to me. Shane. What else? What am I missing? Oh, this is a Danville 65 millimeter stock style drop-in with a Batmo wheel with the 5/8 shaft. OG turbo, if you know, you know. It's got brand new stainless steel braided lines from Dorman. Or stainless steel brake lines, not braided. You can get them in a kit. They already come pre-bent. You got to kind of straighten a couple parts out, but they do fit perfectly to get rid of the factory ones that are just coated, I believe. Well, the cab was off, so I did that. Why not? What else? I think that's it on this truck. The T-case has the Merchant Automotive, I believe it's pump rub kit and it's been rebuilt a couple times because the tail shaft burnouts like to eat up the tail shaft sleeve. And yeah, that's about it on this truck. We also run Longhorn track bars. They're off right now to get powdered. So let's go to the LB7. Now, all right, the LB7. This is a 2003 ZF6 federal emissions LB7. I took it and bought it with no bed, no bumper, no axle. It was sitting in the dirt. I got some videos I can post later of how it looked when I bought it. I shortened it. I put a short bed on it. I painted the whole truck. We went with the, I have a Smeding S366 that goes here, but right now we're running a Borg Warner S366 for a backup while I had, once again, Luke McGordy polish my Smeding cover and turbo. This truck has the factory fixed bodies injectors, not bigger. We run a FASS 165 on this truck. We have full WCFabl custom everything. Intake, full piping kit, S300 kit with their coolant reroute as well, which on that truck we have the HSP everything. So one of these days we'll have a video of them side by side of the differences, and they look really good. They both do. I like both qualities. If you're going with S300, I go WCFabl. If you're going with factory style drop-in turbos, you go with HSP. This truck, the LB7 ZF6, is on PYO stocks, polished with just Amazon caps and 4 State Trucks spikes. Still haven't done the suspension on this truck. I did kryptonite ball joints on it when I first bought it 3 years ago, and I haven't had to do anything else. Like I said, running Nitto Ridge grapplers, painted and primed smooth bumper caps, 05 front end conversion. Like I said, it is a ZF6. I'll show you guys that here in a minute. Line X on both my trucks. What else does this thing have? This thing has ARP head studs, and it has the fleece cupless heads, because that was one of the problems when I bought it. It needed heads. All the valves had problems and were leaking. This one also runs PPE manifolds, up pipes, and WCFabl downpipe for the S300. We have a South Bend dual disc to go with that, to pair. And then on both trucks, I just run the Amazon headlights with Amazon LEDs. This grill is actually also off of Amazon, and so is this upper cover. Amazon everything. I run Interstate batteries on all my trucks as well. And this truck as well has stainless steel Dorman brake lines. Come pre-bent, like I said. We have a bunch of little additives on this truck. ARP valve cover bolts as well as that truck. We have the DmaxStore coolant heater core connects, the quick connects. We have a mean green alternator on that truck. This truck has regular stock alternator. We have, excuse me, what else is done to this truck? Longhorn track bars as well. Can't really see them right now. I will show them later. New body mounts. I used the energy suspension rubbers and replaced the stock rubbers off the factory metal. Still have the factory metal, but it's just a rubber replacement. We have eBay $200 mirrors that I color matched and wired in the lights for switchbacks. I still haven't wired. This truck's a build in progress. The interior is almost done. I got to do stereo, and I got to wire in the reverse light that goes in the mirror here. We have color matched handles all around. What else? All kinds of little stuff. All kinds of little stuff. I think that's it for this truck. This truck has also DmaxStore red water pump as well. We have the, what's it called? KB diesel steel clutch pedal, no longer composite. Yeah, I think that's it. If I'm missing something, somebody will tell me, because my followers know everything about these trucks. But yeah, that's my trucks. This is what I build. ZF6 Federal Emissions 03 LB7, 2006 LBZ with the 6-speed Allison. We got best of both worlds. We got the S300 on this truck. We got the clap. We got the 10-blade Batmobile on the 65mm Danville. So we got that as well. So jump in this truck. We hear the old 747, jump in this truck, and we get the LB7 clap, which I love. So that's me. That's my trucks. My L5P is not worth showing on here. It's just a stock work truck, and it's got some tires on it and some level and some tint. That's it. But yeah, hope to see you guys more. I'll be posting, like I said, as much as I can, trying to do weekly, if not bi-weekly. And anything I do, like I do plan on taking these seats out, and there's a way to cut the stop so when you lean back, you can actually go all the way back. Probably do a breakdown video how to do that. I have done breakdown videos on TikTok of how to tighten up the steering column and use the Wolfpack, or I forget what brand it is, Wolf Engineering sleeve, and all kinds of stuff. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me. Thank you. Nice to meet you guys. Once again, chancedigiulio, and I hope to see you guys more.